Margret, congratulations for being re-elected. Could you just say some words about your re-election?
Yes, thank you very much. Well, Switzerland has just had national elections last Sunday, and I was re-elected for the third time, so it will be my last term, 13th to 16th year. After the next term, my term will be finished by party statutes. I'm a member of the Socialist Party. We are lucky in this canton of Berne, where I'm a candidate on the female list, on the women's list. We have maintained our seats, so we are happy. We are 3 incumbent women, 2 young ones, plus me at 62 years, and we all were re-elected. And I'm happy to say that the Socialist Women's List in the canton of Berne obtained a really good result, which is all the more important and joyful in that we unfortunately do have a right-wing slide by about 14 seats out of 200, 14 seats plus for the right wing, including the very right-wing nationalist party, xenophobic party. It means that in National Council, the House of Representatives, where I am re-elected, out of the 200 seats total, 101, in other words, absolute majority seats have, for the first time since a long period in history, been gained by the right wing. So if they are all present, they will be able to do laws and to pass the bills by absolute majority. All the more is it important that maybe long-standing women like me and other colleagues are still there to fight.
Yes. You're also board member of Peace Women across the globe, and also Peace Woman. Yes.
Yes, I rejoice very much that now in Berne we are having and celebrating the 10th year jubilee of Peace Women across the globe. For me, as a person, member of the International Board of Peace Women across the globe, living in Berne, Switzerland properly, it is the occasion to meet and greet all our peace sisters of the International Board, all the coordinators from all the continents who unite here in Berne for the International Board meeting and then for the Jubilee activities, which will be a big round table, peace tables, and also nice commemorating dinner on the last evening. So for me, it's really the occasion to exchange and to develop new views and new strategies with all my peace sisters from the world.
Can you tell us some of your background? For example, how have you been involved? How have you developed this commitment to social change?
Yes, I think already when a child I was interested in societal situations. I was able to see as a child how women in Switzerland did not yet have the suffrage, whereas almost everywhere in the world women had the suffrage. And I experienced salary inequalities during my childhood by other people. I experienced job inequality in chances to get a job or to do a certain education, to do certain courses. For example, my older sister, she wanted to become a nurse, and at 17 she was turned off by the biggest nursing school of the capital of Berne, Switzerland, by saying that she did not come from a good family. Good family at the time meant either probably rich or from the upper level of society, and definitely my parents, our family, we were not. So I learned how this society is structured very much in classes, and I think that situation when my older sister was turned down from this nursing school, although she was a good student at high school, I think that determined my will to fight against class society and therefore for social justice all my life. And that's what I'm doing.
Yes, and you are what sort of discipline were you by training?
Yes, by training, first I worked very much as a secretary, later on as a translator for French, German, English, and Italian. And I studied some Mandarin, Chinese, but did not manage to really go to work in China, which was at some time one of my wishes. Later on, I did a degree in law and then became an attorney, barrister, and from the age of 34 up to now, I have run a law office as a forensic barrister. In other words, I have always done a lot of court work, court procedures on all levels within Switzerland. I have also been able to do human rights work. When young, I was a delegate from International Commission of Jurists to Southeast Asia, specifically for the Philippines and Indonesia in the 1980s, when both countries were run by military dictatorships. And now I have the chance as a member of parliament to sit in two international delegations of Swiss Parliament. One is the IPU, International Parliamentary Union, and there I sit on the Human Rights Committee, so I can work and try to resolve with my colleagues. We are 10 in the body, 2 from each continent. I am working at resolving brutal cases of murder of politicians, of unlawful detention of politicians. For instance, today we issued a resolution against the arbitrary imprisonment of Mr. Anwar el-Ibrahim, the leading opposition leader of Malaysia. And I'm also sitting on the OSCE delegation, and there I can also go to do human rights mission. The latest one was in Mongolia in September, where a delegation went to interview the Mongolian authorities about the murder of opposition leader in 1998, Zorok, who was one of the democracy leaders, brutally murdered at a young age, and it's still not brought to charges, and so no one has yet been tried, and we try to assist from the outside to help to bring this case before court. So the human rights questions are really what concerns me most everywhere in the world.
Thank you very much.
Okay.